Hello, I'm Naomi, Assistant Professor of English, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Dundigal. The topic I will be dealing with now is goal setting. This is a topic I'm sure many students will be pursuing. Dream big, set goals, take action. To quote Napoleon Hill, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Goals act like a map for your life. They help you take control of your life and guide you along your journey so that your experiences are rich, satisfying, and enjoyable. We often set goals as a way of improving or evolving. What are some of the areas that people usually set goals? To lose weight, to get healthy, focus on your career or your studies, improve our lifestyles. Goal setting is a powerful process for thinking about your ideal future and for motivating yourself to turn the vision of your future into reality. Goals act like a road map for your life. They help you take control of your life and guide you along your journey so that your experiences are rich, satisfying, and enjoyable. Setting goals helps you choose where you want to go in life. By knowing precisely what you want to achieve, you know where you have to concentrate your efforts. You will also quickly spot the distractions that can so easily lead you astray. Now, to help you in goal setting, let us just check how motivated you are. It takes more than willpower to make a change. Psychologist Katherine Jackson says, setting and achieving goals requires motivation. We need to be motivated. We need to think through the plan. And we need to see ways to navigate through the possible challenges that may arise. Now, setting goals and keeping them, it's not that easy. We may come across many hurdles, challenges, and we need to have the strong determination to stick to our goal and overcome the problems and still keep track of our goals. I just like to share with you some important quotes on the power of goals. A goal properly set is halfway reached. So you need to set goals properly. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. All who have accomplished great things have had a great aim, fixed their gaze on a goal which was high, one which seemed impossible to achieve. If you want to have a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Our goals can be reached through a vehicle of plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success. Another quote by Sweat Marden: all who have accomplished great things have had a great aim, have fixed their gaze on a goal which was high, one which seemed impossible. To quote Steve Garvey, you have to set goals that are almost out of reach. If you set a goal that is attainable without much work or thought, you are stuck with something below your true talent and potential. Famous people and their childhood goals. There are many stories of how people set goals and have become extremely successful in their lives. Here is a quick glimpse at the dreams of some of the most successful and famous people from around the world and what their childhood dreams were. Dr. Apj Abdul Kalam. When the Missile Man of India was 10 years old, one of his teachers decided to take the class to a nearby seashore and ask the kids to watch the birds fly in flight. He then explained the theory of flight to the kids who were watching the birds soar high in the sky in front of them. Little Kalam knew right then that he would grow up and do something that's closely related to flying or flight. Barack Obama. When he was in grade school, the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, was given a class assignment. The assignment required him to answer the questions. What would you want to do when you grow up? Guess what his answer was? This world-class leader had declared it back then that he wanted to become the President of America. Wow! Who would have thought that that far-fetched goal would become a reality? According to famed coach Tony Robbins, learning to set goals in one area of our life makes it clearer to do the same in other areas, and setting goals with milestones along the way will allow for small progressive wins which will help pave the way for larger achievements. Jim Rohn on how to set goals and achieve your dreams says, he gives a simple formula on goal setting. Jim Rohn says, goals can be divided into two parts. Long-range goals. Let us see what long-range goals are. These are your dreams for the next, let us say, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or actually for the rest of your life. Your better future is a dream. What you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go, what do you want to see for your future? You got to have dreams. There is a verse in the Bible which says, without dreams and visions, people perish. You got to go for your dreams, something that inspires your heart and the soul, and those are your dreams. Without dreams, we will die. You got to dream. Don't lose your dreams. Have dreams for your future, for becoming something unique in your journey here on the earth. Short-term goals. The next type of goals are the short-term goals, your goals for tomorrow, your immediate goals for this week, this month, this year, and the immediate future. These are called confidence builders. Now, what are these confidence builders? These confidence builders, which we achieve in the short range, They help us work hard at the short range goals, accomplish them, that starts building your strong feelings to go on for your long range dreams. Sam Pitroda, engineer, inventor, entrepreneur, and policymaker of India, in his autobiography, Dreaming Big, urges the youth to dream big and to build a strong and resilient India. India needs people who dream wild. We need to hurry up, dream passionately, and build up India so that India is on par with the rest of the big wigs. To accomplish your goals, you need to know how to set them. After you have decided on your goal, you need to plan how you are going to achieve it. Now, how are we going to achieve our plans? If we do not plan, we will be failing to plan. If you fail to plan, is actually the same as planning to fail. While making a plan, you need to think of all the aspects and resources. What is your physical stamina, your mental stamina, your financial resources? Think of all these things before you plan for your goal. Abraham Lincoln once remarked, "If I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I would need 6 hours for sharpening my axe." You can work hard, hustle, put in the hours to do the work, etc. But the magic happens when you aim to perfect your skills beforehand. Now, we should not be so absorbed with achieving our aim that we have to forsake some of the pleasures of life. Let not making goals be a boring one. You have your own entertainment. You keep up your social commitments. You go about having your prayer, spend time in prayer, ask God's help to guide you in your pursuit of your goals. It's not with your own strength that you can achieve, and it will be just like straining out yourself. Be cool, take time off, and see how you will be able to plan your goals successfully. The risks of not sharpening your axe with a coach or mentor could be costly and mean the difference between success and failure. Not being prepared is a recipe for disaster. Take the time to learn from those before you and avoid making the same mistakes. By following in the footsteps of those who have been successful, you will be able to achieve your goals much quicker and with less stress. So next time you are setting your goals, take a page out of Abraham Lincoln's book. Make sure you follow the right tips. It just might be the key to your successful goal setting. Now let us see some of the obstacles that may come in our pursuing of goal setting. We all have obstacles to overcome. It's also important to reflect on the obstacles that you will need to overcome. These are the things that may block you from achieving your goal. It's important to understand each of the challenges that you may face on your way to achieving your goal. If you do this, you can change the plan. You can then plan how you will be able to overcome your challenges. Locke and Gary Latham these are goal setting theorists. They have come up with 5 principles of effective goal setting. These principles include clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, and task complexity. Now, these are necessary components when working towards and achieving a goal. Now, let us see what clarity means. Clarity means you have to be very clear and your goals have to be very well defined. As we have seen, there will definitely come across obstacles and you need to challenge your obstacles and be able to achieve your goals while challenging and overcoming your obstacles. Commitment. You should fully get committed to your goals to achieve them. Feedback. You should regularly evaluate and reflect on your goals to stay on track. Task complexity. You should give yourself time and space to reach complex goals. A very useful way of making goals which are powerful is to use the SMART mnemonic. Let us see what this is. S stands for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for realistic, T for time-bound, timely. SMART goals, they provide the clarity and focus required to get most of your efforts. They also omit the possibility of overlooking major or minor details that will help or hinder your efforts towards achieving your goals. SMART goals are a great way of getting yourself mentally prepared for what's ahead. With more knowledge of what has to be done, you will be focused and aware of time when your attention should be aimed elsewhere and not focusing on what you are aiming at now. SMART goals need to be specific. You can't achieve anything if you are vague and not focused on a specific target to achieve. When you make your goal specific, you set yourself to success. Consider answering, now when you are making goals, who will be involved? Who are all the people whose help you will be taking? Who are all the people who will be involved in helping you attain your goal? What are you going to accomplish through this goal? Is it worth pursuing this goal? What are you going to accomplish? And what is this goal going to help you with? Where? Identify the location. When? Create a time frame. Which? Identify requirements and constraints. Why? Identify specific reasons, a purpose, or benefits of accomplishing the goal. Measurable. Goals need to be measurable. Establish the criteria for measuring your progress while you work towards your goal. What benchmarks will you use to make sure you are moving towards your goal? How will you know if you are successful? How will you know if you need to make adjustments and reach deadlines set for yourself? When you measure your progress, you stay on track in terms of the dates and the deadlines you set for yourself to reach it. You know when changes need to be made. You know you can be flexible. Don't stick to whatever you have made. Just be flexible. You see what efforts work best for you and for your team. Ask yourselves questions like how much, how many, and how will I know when I have achieved my goal? The next in the mnemonic SMART A is attainable. When you identify your goal and determine how you're going to achieve your goal, you see how attainable it is and how much effort you will have to put in to attain your goal. Is the goal you're setting one you can reach? While you don't want things to be easy, you also want to avoid setting goals that are out of your reach. Look at the workload and associated with the goal and be sure that it will not get in the way of your other projects you're working on, and that you will be able to dedicate enough time to achieving your goal. Your goal should be realistic. In order for your goal to be realistic and relevant to your life, you can base your current circumstances and represent an objective towards which you're both willing to and able to work towards. Just because you have such a goal high, it does not mean it should be unrealistic. As long as you have the time and energy to put into it, you can achieve your goal. Is your goal relevant to your life? And can you realistically achieve it based on your current circumstances? Timely. Time is a very important factor when you are deciding on making a goal. No goal is achievable if you do not have the time for it. All goals should be kept within a well-detailed time frame. One way to measure this is to compare your current goal time frame to that of the past goals. If you were able to achieve your tasks within a similar time frame, you can feel confident in your ability to achieve your current SMART goal. For your goal to be realistic, it has to be grounded within a time frame and it needs to be real and tangible. Next thing you need to remember when you're setting goals is, just remember the 5 steps. First is visualize your goals. Where focus goes, energy flows. So it is critical to focus on your goals. Visualization is one powerful way to do this. When you visualize your goals on a daily basis, as if you have already achieved them, you align your purpose and values with your actions. Everyone from star athletes to entrepreneurs use visualization to help in goal setting. You can even tape images of your goals on the mirror or pin them to the wall next to your computer. Tony Robbins, who wrote his goals on an old Russian map, has much to say. He's a huge coach in personal development industry. He has helped and changed many lives around the world. He is considered #1 success coach and has coached extremely successful people like Bill Clinton, Leonardo DiCaprio, Serena Williams, Nelson Mandela, to just name a few. Like all other hero stories, Tony Robbins started from scratch. In his best-selling book, Awake in the Giant Within, he shared his story on how he wrote down his goals on a piece of old Russian map. The next step is keep yourself accountable. Find a friend, family member, or another person you trust and share your list of goals with them. You can also share the list with a mentor. Sharing your list will make you more accountable, and it will give you a partner who will work with you through the frustrations or roadblocks. The right partner can help you transform obstacles into opportunities and help you stay on track. Track your progress. Have a schedule to review both short term and long term goals. This helps you be on track and track your progress as well as determine what activities are helping you and which are hindering you. It's important to know you to make some alterations, be flexible in the course of your pursuit. Tony says, stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. Don't lose sight of your ultimate goal. The next thing is celebrate your success. Goal setting doesn't have to be boring. It's not a boring task to all the time check off. When you are planning your goals, include ways to celebrate your successes, celebrate relationship milestones. When you have got good grades, just applaud yourself, pat yourself, compliment yourself, share it with your well wishers, and celebrate. It will help you stay focused. Why is goal setting important? Imagine as you get older and you look back, all the pain that you have put into achieving your goal, it gives you great pleasure that you have achieved so many goals. When you look back into your memories make you happy. Effective goal setting helps you stay focused. It helps you be accountable and is the single most important aspect of reaching your goals. To conclude, goals help us define the life we want. Through proper goal setting, we will always know where we are going and why we want to go there. So set your goals, roll up your sleeves, and start building the life you have always wanted. I hope this series on goal setting will be helpful to you. Thank you very much.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.